Yo, what is up, Crocs and Clan members, Poke fans, and others who have stumbled upon this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today we're doing episode 31 of the X and Y English dub. Which actually, wow, it was pretty intense. I gotta admit, it was pretty intense. So the game, obviously Karina, like as we stated in the last episode, Karina now is joining the group for a couple episodes. Like she's not gonna stay in the group forever, or at least I don't think she is. It'd be really weird if she did because she's kind of already outshining the only like I can't say the only real one because Bonnie's technically a female companion. She's already outshining Serena. Like it's just bad. I mean, I wouldn't personally mind it if she just took over Serena's spot and we just went on with that. But of course, we can't have that. Um, uh, so they reached Jilson's town finally. Which actually I'm kind of I don't know if I'm happy that they totally skipped the middle episode or not. Like I like the fact that they just straight up skipped to them reaching Joseph's Towns because I guess you could say they technically were almost there anyways. Um, I don't know, but I don't know. Like I feel like I would have liked to see something else in between. But either way, the episode was great. So I honestly should say I have no problem with them doing that. But I just feel like maybe have another like little adventure thingy for that. Whatever. So they reach Joseph's Towns and they actually decide to split up because Karina doesn't know what the Lucario Knight is, and she, apparently her grandpa just told her, "Hey, when you get there, you'll know where it's at." Best clue ever, I guess. So they decided to split up, start searching. This is basically a town that sells stones. That's their whole purpose. So they actually try to find different stores, just try to find out, hey, you guys got the stone. Nobody knows. Actually, nobody knows where the heck it is. Most people don't even know what the heck it is. So it's not in any of the stores. We actually get to see. I mean, I don't know if we should consider it an evolution because it was really like one of those like not even important, just random characters there that because a guy got a sunstone and evolved his Helioptile into Heliolisk, and so we saw an evolution, but it wasn't an evolution that was too relevant. So it's like they did it in those really quick, just flashes type of evolutions where it just grew when Heliolisk was just like, yeah, I'm here. I'm guessing when it's an actual like main character evolution, um, we'll actually get to see it. Like, because I personally love the black and white style where you actually got to see the Pokemon changing and it was like struggling to. It looked like it was breaking out of its shell. So I really want to see those again, and hopefully they do play around with that in the X and Y series. So nobody knows about the stone, and they end up meeting outside. Like it was like this. I don't know if you guys remember in the game, there was those weird pillars that were just standing up in the middle. My phone just rang. There was those pillars in the town, like right in the center. Wait, was it in the center? I don't remember. There was pillars. The point is, there was pillars. It's in the town. Okay, so they are there. They basically meet up there, and then they're like, okay, so did any of you guys find anything? And they're like, no. And this guy shows up, and he's a photographer. I don't know if he's gonna be a prevalent character, but he's like, I think McGinty, something like that. And he comes over. He's like, hey, I'm a photographer. How about you guys take a picture? And oh my gosh, Serena, she totally did this. And I don't understand how nobody else noticed it in the picture. But when they were, it's a group picture, right? And the guy actually tells them to like scoot in. But here's the thing, like it's like Ash, Serena, Bonnie, Clement, and then Karina, and then Lucario, and then Pikachu, and then the Dene, right? Okay, so he tells them to scoot in, and Serena goes towards Ash, and there's like this weird gap between her and Bonnie, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Serena, you're taking a group photo. It's not like you're gonna be like, hey, I'm with Ash and nobody else. And nobody even questioned it. It was in the picture. You could see this weird, awkward gap between her and Bonnie. It was just the weirdest thing. And then like the guy goes print it out, and then they ask him about the Lucario Knight. He doesn't know anything, but he tells them. that in the mountain, that's where they usually get the evolution stones. And there's this rumor that there's another evolution type of stone that's deeper in the mountain. Like if you go up to the cave, there's another cave, and in that cave you go dip in there, and then apparently this weird evolution stone is supposed to be in there. And they're like, oh my gosh, that has to be it. And they're like, they're gonna book it, and he's like, wait, your pictures. And they're like, oh, okay. And they get the pictures. It was a nice looking picture, but like I said, there's this weird gap between Serena and Bonnie. It's like the most awkward thing because it looked like she was trying to get away from Bonnie, trying to get a scoot in toward Ash. And then she was like everybody's like, oh my gosh, this is a great picture. This is so amazing. Karina's talking about how she's gonna show it to her grandfather and all this nice stuff. They're all talking about how great the picture is, and Serena's over there gawking at Ash in the picture and how she looks like, she's like all blushing and stuff because she's like right next to Ash and she's like all scooting in towards him. And then like they're already starting to leave, and then like, Ash is like, "Hey, Karina or Serena, we're leaving." They're like, "Oh, right," and then she like puts it away, and it's dumb. They go up the mountain, and Team Rocket actually overheard everything because they always need Team Rocket in there somewhere. And they actually go up the mountain first, and what they did essentially was they blocked the pathway to where the cave is supposed to be at, and so the gang would end up going past the point and then coming back. So they blocked the area in after they like move these huge boulders in front of the entrance and leave enough space for them to fit through, and then they close it, and then they leave. The gang comes over and they're like going up the mountain. Team Rocket actually fails. They reach the door. There's a door inside the cave for some reason, and they open it. It's like all shiny and stuff. When the gang is coming back, though, they're like, whoa, that was a dead end. When they get there, Lucario actually senses the Lucario Knight. Like, they actually showed you, like, the whole Lucario Knight thing. And then he's like, yes, this... Like, he's, like, staring at these boulders. And they're like, are you okay? He's like, power punch, bitch! Ah! He breaks the freaking boulders. He's like, this way! And so they start walking in there, and they're like, what's going on? And then Lucario, like, senses the Lucario Knight again. He's like, whoa. And they're like, what, are you okay? Like, they're like looking at him, like, what the heck is wrong with him? He's like, and then like Karina's like, he's sensing he's gotta be sensing it. And then they reach the cave. He's sensing it even deeper. He's like, oh my gosh, this feeling. And then Karina remembers that her grandfather reminded her, hey, you two are gonna find Lucario Knight together. And like, it's supposed to be both of you. This trust, bond, stuff, whatever. And then Team Rocket goes flying out the freaking place. Clement's invention worked again. I mean, it was a small one, but still. It was basically like a heliolisk type of like lamp supposed to shine through the darkness. Because it was really dark. Serena was freaking out because I forgot to mention that that other guy, whatever his face is, McGinty dude, he basically freaked him out about the cave. He's like, oh, it's like not worthy, people die. So I mean, he doesn't say it like it, but he basically made it sound like it was a horrible place and nobody ever went there. And he was actually a part of the ploy because he actually knows Karina's grandfather. Like literally after the gang leaves, he's like, Gurky, it worked. I led them to you, kind of thing. And so Team Rocket like goes flying off, right? And then they're going in, and since they're freaking out, like Karina goes in first with Lucario, and then Clement goes in afterwards, and Ash is like, okay, you guys stick close just in case. And then Bonnie it was adorable. For me, Bonnie's thing was good. Like she clutches onto Ash's arm, and he's like, Pikachu, protect me, okay? Even though she's holding onto Ash, I mean Pikachu's like right there, and then Serena's like, is that? I don't know if you guys know, like ever noticed this, like random people do this when they have like a crush on somebody, they want to touch them, but they're really nervous to do it. So she didn't grab a hold of his arm, and she was like more like touching him in his back. But she was like, I want to, but I'm too scared, kind of thing. And they go in deeper in the cave. All of a sudden, it's like all mushed up because Karina's in the front, and then Ash, and then Bonnie and Serena are like holding hands, and then Clement's in the back with the lamb. And they get to the door, and then like go in there. And then Karina's like, that Lucario Knight. It's like in this pedestal type of thing. And they're going to go over there. And freaking Blaziken comes out of nowhere. He just like freaking drop kicks Lucario. And I'm like, whoa, dang, where the heck did this thing come from? And it was, oh my gosh, it was an epic fight. Like, as Karina took it as a final challenge, and like she gave her bag to Ash. All of a sudden, she like takes off. I don't know how the heck or what the heck happened, but I'm guessing she took off her shirt or something. Something. She took off something, and all of a sudden she's like in her gym leader outfit. And then she's like, "Let's go, Lucario!" And they did this legit anime fight because these are two fighting type Pokemons. They were like legit just clashing and just punching each other with their moves, or like more like Lucario was doing the power punch and then Blaziken was using Blaze Kick. But they were like straight up like fighting, and Lucario was getting wrecked. It was so dumb. And then Karina, like it gets to a point where like Blaziken's like throwing him against the wall and stuff. And I'm like, damn, Blaziken, chill out. And the thing was so fast. I'm like, this thing is broken. It has speed boost. That's Ubers right there. What kind of shit is this? It was crazy though. Like Lucario was getting owned, and then Karina actually goes to try to save him. Freaking Blaziken blasts a flamethrower, and Karina's like, ah! And like the picture, they did this whole slow motion bullshit where the picture actually like burnt up, but they did it in like slow motion. So Karina's like, no! And then like she like crashes down, and then freaking Blaziken just throws Lucario against the wall. He falls in the water, and then Karina's like, oh. And Ash like Serena's about to stop the battle, and Ash's like, no, this is Karina's fight. You gotta leave her alone. She's like, right, Karina, you're not giving up. And she's like, Ash gets it. Ash gets it. And then she gets up, and she's like, I'm never gonna give up. And she's like, Lucario, you ready? And Lucario, like they did it straight up anime style, where Lucario is like gets up all slow. He's like, I'm gonna get you. And it was the craziest thing. He just like charges at him, just starts punching him. And Blaziken's like, no. And then like Lucario goes like freaking bone rush and just starts throwing the things and like pinning Blaziken on the ground. And he's like, Karina's like, go. And he's like, power up punch to the face. All of a sudden, stop. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck just happened? It was the most epic thing at Pokemon. What are you doing to me? You can't do this. This is too much epicness. Oh my gosh. It was ridiculous. I freaking love this. This is the way Pokemon should be always. Hyping you up with these matches. Oh my gosh. I need to calm down. I'm like freaking adrenaline right now. Gherkin actually comes out. You know, Karina's grandfather comes out. He's like, you passed. And then like he returns Blaziken. I'm like, what the heck is this man doing with a Blaziken? He's supposed to have Lucario. I mean, I don't know if that's a Mega Blaziken. I mean, he didn't have the stone. But the point is, he comes in. He's like, you passed. And he's like, Grandpa. And you know, they do the whole thing like reunion type of thing. He's like, you've earned the Lucario Knight. And so she goes over there and then like grabs the Lucario Knight, which is actually embedded in like, I'm guessing some, it's layered in like inside like what looks like amber. And then she's like, I got the Lucario Knight. And then like they go out, and then they meet Mike, whatever his face is. I don't know if he's gonna be relevant, but whatever. But he comes in. And like he's where they were, and they're like, we got it, we made it. And then she's like apologizing because she lost the picture. And he's like, well, I guess we're gonna have to print you another one. And Gherkin shows up, and he's like, oh, and like they're like all talking, all friendly, like, you guys knew each other? And he's like, yep, we were working together and all this stuff. And then they pulling off anime style, because they go in and they're like in this area, and then Karina like gives Lucario the Lucario Knight, and she's like, oh wait, no, it's on the left hand. Lucario, Mega Evolve! And then like the stone starts going. He actually starts like Mega Evolving, but they stop it right there. So like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till next week. This is gonna be so epic. And we're gonna get to see Mega Lucario next week. Super excited. Pokemon, this episode was just G. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Links, as always, in the description down below. If you haven't voted for the live stream that's going to be happening later on today, link to the poll will be down below. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time with another video.